Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Just like our friend IMTP Ty says, throw some fires in the chat if you can hear me. There we go. Do it. Don't worry, guys. We are here. We didn't go away, and we are waiting for everybody else to join. Just give a couple of minutes. Alex, are you good? How are you, man?
Yep, very good. Thank you. Hi.
Guys, this is our first time doing it with this setup, so it would be great if you could give us a shout, if you can hear us well, see us well. Can't hear you, but not very loud. Let me turn up the mic. Can you hear Alex? Is everything okay on that end?
Hi, everyone.
I think that we're good to go. Can I start? I'm gonna look at my colleagues here in my room to tell me if I'm okay. Okay. Hello, TradeLocker community. Welcome to our second YouTube session, our sixth community's live session in general, because we used to do these on Discord, and our first one in almost a year. I have to say, we're sorry that it took us almost a year to do this again, but we did work on a lot of great new stuff, and we are going to present them now, and we are happy to do this with you. As some of you might know, my name is Antonio, reporting here from TradeLocker offices. As you can see, we have a new kind of like setup. We've been working on this. It was not easy, even though it looks maybe easy, I don't know. But we are happy to do this with a new studio setup. Not to be confused with TradeLocker Studio. You might have seen me in our Discord community or on our podcast sessions where I did some interviews with profitable and experienced traders. And this is something that we're going to kickstart again. We're going to have some people over in our offices as well, and we are happy to get this rolling again. I've been here helping TradeLocker grow since the start. And that's why I'm super excited to share with you this biggest update that we've had so far. But before we start, we'll go through all the other updates on our products, TradeLocker Platform, TradeLocker Studio, and TradeLocker Hub. But in order for me to do that properly, in order for me to do that, as I'm a marketing person, I need somebody from the product side to tell these amazing updates. And I'm going to introduce you to our new Chief Product Officer, the man responsible for all the great new features that you're going to see in 2026 and that you're going to enjoy, Alex Skolar. Alex, welcome.
Thank you so much, Antonio, and thank you to everyone for taking the time out and joining us. Really appreciate it. The community is one of the things that really attracted me to TradeLocker and made me really, really excited to join the company. A tiny bit about me before we start talking about the products and what's to come later in the year. I spent a large part of my career building trading systems for hedge funds, brokers, banks, big institutions, I guess, the typical users where they've got banks for monitors, sat in glass towers in Wall Street or the City of London. And what's been really exciting for me is I've spent more time recently building platforms more suited for retail traders, for all of us to use, or democratizing it, to use the lingo that is probably overused. But it's taking some of those features and some of those controls that the guys that do it for a real living, get paid by the banks to do it, taking those and making those accessible to all of us in an intuitive platform. And TradeLocker, it's got such an amazing platform already. It looks great, it performs great, it's got some really innovative features, it's super simple to use. So for me, it was really exciting to join this growth journey. We're going to focus on building the most trusted, accessible, intelligent platform we can for the modern trader. There's lots of platforms out there which have hardly seemed to move for the last 20 years. I'm sure we've played with most of them and used them. I really think it's time for us to set a new benchmark here for what a trading platform for the modern trader looks like.
Yeah, we're really happy to have to welcome Alex, a real veteran, if I can say, in building training products. You'll see more of him on our Instagram, YouTube, and X accounts. So go ahead and subscribe and follow if you haven't already. But without further ado, let's just jump into our first product, the platform, and what are going to be the next updates in that space. So you know that over the past 2.5 years, we've developed great features that you all wanted, like on-chart trading, favorites, news. We translated the platform in over 10 languages. But one of the ones that we're most proud of are the ones that actually help traders become more profitable and help you become better, specifically at risk management, like trailing stop loss, which runs on backend, unlike other trailing stop losses out there. But the one feature that we're most proud of is our risk calculator that helps you easily calculate your order size, your order amount based on how much you want to risk, whether it's in price, ticks, P&L, or balance. But yeah, I'm going to let Alex double down on this a little bit, because we've talked since he came a lot about risk management, and I believe that he has a great take on trader psychology and what it takes to become a profitable trader. Alex, could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, look, 100%. Look, I love the risk calculator. It's one of those features I'd wanted to build for previous companies, previous brokers. Repeatedly, that's kind of in my backlog. I want to get it done, and it's there's always competing priorities, right? Anyone who's built stuff has been involved in product or coding probably is aware of the trade-offs. The risk calculator is brilliant. It was such a well-received welcome present almost when I joined TradeLocker, and the implementation's great. For any of you that haven't used it, please do try it out. It's a simple tick box in the order ticket. And then you can set your stop loss level where your technical analysis on the chart shows you it should be, typically, let's say, at a support level. And then you can set your maximum loss. So I want to risk $1,000 or this number of pips within the ticket. And the ticket will automatically calculate what the actual lot size should be of the opening trade in order to limit your loss to the maximum exposure you specified. It's super powerful, really simple on the surface, but it's well implemented. And these sorts of tools, I think, are something I really do want to focus on delivering and sort of giving access to throughout 2026. Things where we help traders, help all of us become more successful. That means trading profitably, and it means trading sustainably. It's not a question of, I got lucky on that trade and It needs to be generally, I mean, everyone has different trading styles, but in my experience, generally, discipline, managing your emotions, and managing your risk are the keys to successful long-term trading. And I really want to take some of those tools that I've built previously for some of these sort of institutional firms and make these accessible and simple to use in the TradeLocker platform. So things like custom margin notifications, account level stop outs. So you can actually say, look, if my account value goes below here, just get me out of everything. We're quite a long way down the track with multiple stop losses and take profit orders as well. Another great example. So take 25% of my profit, my original position at this level, 50% here. I want to virtually all of it out at this point here. Providing these tools in a platform lets us sort of automate and take some of those subjective decisions away. Okay, this is a strategy I decided on. These are the levels I want to do it at, and we can actually set those in the platform and help traders be more disciplined. And I think that will help us all be more successful. So definitely going to be doubling down on those risk management features. Other things we've got coming down the line, AI. Yeah, we've all heard a lot about AI recently. I've not seen any really winning implementations in trading platforms yet. I think there's so much we can do with it in terms of increasing trader productivity, in terms of helping analyze, find insights, help with performance. So that's something else we're looking at. And there'll be more to come on that later in the year, but where we can really help almost have a partner, someone in the platform helping you along, I think will be really, really, really powerful. Last one I'm going to mention is multiple charts. This has been one of the most requested features from the community. I absolutely agree. It's one of those things that we will get into the trading platform as soon as we can. And I think that dialogue we have, where you let us know what you want, is so useful to us. So please do keep it going. And if anyone's not joined the Discord, please do join the community. TradeLocker is a platform we're building together for all of us. So please do join and let us know what you'd like to see.
Yep. Alex, I think that you covered basically everything, but I know that our community always has some great ideas. They're really innovative, and this is the people we like to build our platform with. So I'd like to say, I'm going to repeat it again, join our Discord, tell us what you think. But even though if you like the platform as it is, just join us and meet people that work on TradeLocker. Like you'll see Dominic as the community guide, you'll see Gabriela, you'll see me as well over there. So feel free to join the community, tell us ideas, tell us what you like to hear. Maybe there's some ideas that you like us to do with content that we might need to, include some other great profitable traders to inspire you all and give you some other ideas and help you become profitable and better traders. Alex mentioned a couple of great features that we're going to develop in 2026. If you have some questions for Alex, feel free to drop them in the comments, in the chat. Our team will go through them and we'll make sure to answer every question possible. But let's get this party rolling and let's go over to TradeLocker Studio. TradeLocker Studio is we like to call it a toolbox that lets you create your own trading bots without coding, backtest them directly in the platform and publish them on the platform. And this is not something that, as I said, you don't need to know how to code to do this. It basically uses AI assistant that helps you develop this for you. But I don't think that I'm really suitable for this. As Alex was better for the product talk. I'm going to invite another product/developer person, a surprise guest. We haven't announced him, but he's expressed a major interest in joining this session. And he's here with me, our head of development, Ivo. Ivo, can you join, please?
Hey guys, I'm not sure where to sit. Okay, I hope you can see me.
We can see you, man.
Thanks.
We can hear you.
So Studio, basically has been here for some time. We've been working in the background on a lot of new things. And I guess the last few months, the only really visible thing you could have seen is that now when you're launching bots, you can easily modify any of the bots parameters from this kind of launching basically model to basically specify the periods or your indicators, etc., etc. Why is that? Well, since the beginning, we know that we're not here to actually ourselves create profitable strategies. We're here to create a community, and the community is something we all talk about. We're here to create a community of those who want to create trading strategies and know how to create really good trading strategies, and those who are looking to buy those or acquire those or use those to actually make their trading profitable. Finally, after quite some time, we've been having the marketplace up there. For basically the marketplace has been up and running for the last few months already.
Sorry.
But finally,
Sorry, man, I just need to.
Yeah, sounds good. Hello.
I don't think people. You can say everything again,
okay.
just to make sure.
Hello. My name is Ivo. No, I'm joking. So, we're super excited that Studio is finally going to become a great place for those of you who are building bots to actually be able to monetize them. At the moment, all of the bots that are out there on the marketplace or on our hub are free, are open source, which is, thanks for those of you who submitted them. We're still reviewing a lot of really great submissions. On the other hand, we know that those of you who are building profitable strategies, you also want to be making money out of those. And you can only make money if you can actually control the access to those, or if you can sell them. The next iteration of Studio, and this is launching in the next month or a bit more, but I guess in about a month, is going to allow you to publish bots which are either protected, meaning that anyone can run them, but you don't need to reveal the whole source code to everyone, or more importantly, even invite only. So you get to control who gets to use your bot, though they don't get the whole source code or anything. Basically, the only thing they can do is they can run it for backtesting and they can run it as bots. You get to control that. You can, create your own store somewhere elsewhere and just have an API to actually provide and remove access. Or you can do all of this directly through Studio, directly through a marketplace. We're super excited to finally bring this feature to you again in a few weeks. I think that's it. If there's some questions about it, I would be happy to answer. But we've been working hard on this. There are many, many other exciting features coming, but this is going to be a step change for a lot of you who've always been asking, hey, but how do I actually monetize this? Now, finally, you'll be able to do that. And those of you, of course, who are looking to, get the best bots, the best strategies, now this will actually be the case, because the amount of bots on the marketplace is going to skyrocket as there's more interest to publish those.
Yep. I think that you covered everything. I would just like to mention this to the audience again. We are going to have a separate live session, of course, about this topic in a month or so. We'll see. I would like to invite every bot developer, every algo trader out there, or just plainly anybody who has a successful strategy but doesn't know how to turn it into a algorithm that brings them money without actually logging into the platform every day. Join us on that. If you have any interest or any questions, in the meantime, join our Discord. Come to and ask us. Come to the community. Ask us if you could present your bot over there. Let's publish them and let's make them as accessible as possible, because this is a major step in our Studio direction. We want everybody to have the possibility to create their own bots and publish them and use them. But also, what we really want to do is for you to, if you have a successful strategy, share it with the community, make it available on TradeLocker Hub, and if your strategy is great and if you have a way of monetizing it, you'll be able to do so. So I think that's it. Regarding Studio, we're going to go over to Hub and our biggest update. That's it. Ivo, thank you guys. See you, man.
Yep. See you.
See you around the office. I'm going to just quickly move here. Let's see how are we doing in the chat. I just need to quickly check it out. Wow, a lot of comments. I'm going to mention this again. If you have any questions, this is a Ask Me Anything session. Even though we have some updates, we would like you to, share them here, and let's see what we can do together. Okay, I'm gonna go over to. Let me just quickly. We have some technical issues. Let me just quickly check that. It seems that though we have some. Alex, could you please rejoin the Zoom call?
Yep, sure.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. While Alex is away, I'm going to talk about TradeLocker Hub. I don't know how many of you know. I assume that everybody in TradeLocker community knows what TradeLocker Hub is. TradeLocker Hub is basically a place, a huge marketplace of sorts for you to check out any available broker, any available prop firm that is integrated with TradeLocker, for you to create your own TradeLocker account and start trading. We have a lot of great updates coming up in TradeLocker Hub. The most recent one that we did, we moved the trading bots over there, and you'll be able to, buy or sell your own trading bots over there. There's also a list of prop challenges for you to buy and to start trading on TradeLocker. So for every available prop firm or broker out there, I'm just gonna see if Alex is back. Alex, are you here? Sorry for this, guys. He's here, guys. Okay, Alex, can you hear me? Are you ready for the biggest update?
Yeah, I am. Please tell me.
Okay, guys. As I said, on TradeLocker Hub, you have every available prop firm or broker, a prop challenge that is integrated with TradeLocker. And now we are really happy to say that we can add Eightcap to that list. Eightcap is the first major CFD broker to integrate TradeLocker and to include it in their platform offering. This is something that we are really proud of. After 2.5 years, I would say in such a short period of time, it went by really, really fast, that we got to this place to have Eightcap as one of the household names in the broker industry to offer TradeLocker. This is actually not a launch. We are just announcing this. So for you to be notified when this happens, I'm going to tell you a reason why you need to do this. You need to go over to tradelocker.com/hub, or just type in TradeLocker Hub in Google. You'll find it. There's going to be a button. Actually, I can show it to you later, where you can click on Notify Me, leave your email, and we're going to let you know when this collaboration happens. It's going to happen soon. It's going to be really, really, really great for everybody who wants to trade with such a large broker as Eightcap. One of the main reasons to do this is Eightcap is going to have two offers basically in the first couple of weeks or months. You're going to be able to get initial deposit trading credit. So if you deposit between $250 or $1,000, you're gonna get $50 fixed credit for that. And if you go above 1,000, it's going to be in percentages. It's going to be 20% of credit based on your deposit. So that's a great offer in itself. But the even better offer is that you're going to get $1 rebates, fully withdrawable dollar rebate per standard lot traded. Now, when we launch with Eightcap, we're going to do another live session, because this is basically the best way to talk to you guys. And we're going to include in that live session Eightcap and their Chief Commercial Officer, Michael, who is going to tell us everything about these offers, how you can trade with Eightcap, why you should trade with Eightcap, and why is that the best option for you right now, to take advantage of these great offers. Alex, while I'm going to open TradeLocker Hub for the community to see, I would just like to hear your thoughts. I talked a lot about Eightcap. What do you think about this collaboration?
I think it's important. Eightcap's a substantial broker. I've followed them for quite a long time. They operate under the strictest controls. They are a broker. I've used it in the past myself. I think it's a real sign of the maturity, almost a stake in the stake on the hill, line in the sand. But a sign of TradeLocker's platform and ecosystem maturing, getting brokers of this caliber on it, and I'm sure there'll be more as well to come. So yeah, I think it's a really positive sign. Okay.
Sorry about this. I'm going to invite Alex again. Seems that we do have some issues with that. Sorry about this, but I hope you're not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry. While we do that, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments on this great collaboration. And yeah, I would like you to go to TradeLocker Hub and do that. Sorry about this. Can you hear me, guys? Are we good? Still? I think that Alex is back soon. You're here.
Hello.
Yep.
Hi.
Yeah, I think that I cut you off. If you can maybe tell the community once again what you think about this great collaboration, and in the meantime, I'll set up the TradeLocker Hub for the guys to see.
Of course. The offers sound pretty good as well.
I think I brought Alex back. There we go. Guys, I think that we got to the... Yeah. Sorry once again for these technical difficulties. I'm gonna go now to the comment section, and yeah, I'm gonna send over a link to TradeLocker Hub in the live chat. Feel free to go over there. And one of the things that I forgot to mention is that also there's a button called that says become an affiliate. We would like you to, if you have a social media following, if you have a community, if you have experience in marketing in itself, I would like you to go over there and fill out your details, and let's see if we can work together to promote this great collaboration. There's going to be great offers and possibilities for you to do this. together with Eightcap, their chief commercial officer, and basically their partnership team will explain all the benefits. But in the meantime, let's just be in touch, and we are going to announce when the launch is going to happen. That's it from the slides. I will now go through the questions. We surpassed half an hour. I believe that's more than enough. You know that we always share these videos also on our YouTube or Instagram or X accounts. So yeah, don't worry. You'll be able to hear all the technical difficulties once again. Yeah. Let's go through the questions. I have the theme ready. Yeah. Let me see. Okay. I hope that they announce that they will be moving to futures. We get these questions a lot. Alex, could you take that one, please?
Sure. Yeah, there are quite a few. There's growing demand for futures. So look, it's something on our radar. I'm not going to say it's something that's necessarily going to come this year. There's quite a bit of development required to support them. As listed instruments, there's more. It's a slightly different thing to trade them than typical OTC products, but for sure, it's something that's of interest, and I know there's demand there. So yeah, we are looking closely at it.
Yeah, we have some other questions about futures. I think that Alex covered that in this first one. I always laugh at these comments because I always see the same ones. That just means that we have to do this. But yeah, I'm not going to be the ones to tell the developers to do that. Alex is going to be the one. So yeah, another one that I hear a lot is also sound on alerts, please.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of requests for that as well. Look, we've got it logged. We will get to it. It's just a question of always prioritizing against everything else. But yeah, I agree. It's really nice that you don't have to be staring at your monitor all the time or your phone, right, to know when something's happened. You can go and make a cup of tea, I'd say, as an English person. But and you can even set customizable alerts or different sounds for different alerts or notifications you get. So yeah, it's exactly the sort of thing I was talking about earlier, where you take a sort of almost a prototype feature, but make it available. Yeah. So yep, absolutely, it's something that will come, but I don't have a firm date on it yet.
I'd like to read also excited comments, not just questions. I have one here from Tyler. Excited you guys brought Alex in. Will be a legendary 2026. I'm happy to read these comments because I know Tyler. We spoke on a Zoom call. Tyler is actually building. I think he already built like 5 bots in TradeLocker Studio and is looking to publish them on TradeLocker Hub. So follow Tyler's example. His nickname in Discord is Taifu Gochu. He can maybe teach you how he built those bots and what is he doing over there. So yeah, that's happy to hear from Tyler as well. Next question from Douglas. Any updates on adding an auto break-even function? Alex?
Auto break-even. I'm not sure what that means. I presume you can sort of set it as default. It will always place your stop order at the right place on every time you enter a position. Is that what it means? It's the first time I've heard that. I don't think it sounds like it's a particularly difficult lift. But it's something that it kind of makes sense. But we need to, maybe we can reach out and get a few more details exactly what he means by that.
Yeah, Douglas, feel free to. I mean, we've had. I think the auto break even is also in the top 5 feature
is it?
requests.
Okay, I've not seen it.
Yeah, so we'll definitely go through those again and see if Douglas already mentioned this. But we'll, of course, our support team will talk to you and we'll figure it out. I have
Yeah,
one
I mean, it's
also.
part of almost a larger feature, which is automatically set, stop losses and take profits when I enter an order, right? And setting defaults around that, which again is one of those things that can take some of the sort of manual work away from your trading, which I'm in favour of as sort of general design idea underlying the platform for sure.
Yeah, I just realized that I'm basically a police officer talking to Alex. When are you going to build this? And and my
When do I get out? Yeah.
um, let's read some other positive comments. I have one. I have all rules and logic into place. I don't break them for nobody. Happy for you. I'm sure that this is the path that is going to lead to success. So keep at it. Talk to us. Talk to our community. Read. Listen to our podcast from previously, and you'll see. You'll definitely get there. I have one question from Bergie. Wonder if we will get the TradingView basics implemented now. Multi-screens, alarms on draw lines, saving of custom drawings.
We are some of those we've got there, I think, already. Certainly the multiple charts we've already talked about. So yes, we are going to be upgrading that charting experience during the year. Yeah, so we will have a look at leveraging all the TradingView functionality we can for sure.
Yeah. Multiple take profits. I've heard that one as well. What's your take?
Yeah. That's for sure. I love that feature. It's one of the ones I mentioned earlier on in our conversations, our chats. Yes, it is coming. I can be definitive about that. It will come.
Yeah, I think that feature also gets, in line with trader psychology and risk management as well. So I believe it's really, really important.
Exactly.
Another one from Tyler. Excited for Eightcap. You surprised me with that one. That was the point. We wanted to surprise you. So, I think that you're going to enjoy it, Tyler. Definitely. Is there any way to make when shorting that the orders get filled once the literal candlestick hits the order line on the chart and it gets filled off that, not the ask price, just like the longs? Do you want me to repeat that, Alex?
Let me. I think that's one I'll take away and have a deeper look at, if you don't mind. But can we capture who it came from, and we'll get back to them?
Yeah, we have it written down, the nickname and everything. So we'll get back to it.
Perfect. I will have a double check and get back. Yeah.
Yep. I see a lot of questions for TradeLocker Studio and also for Eightcap. As I said, right now, I believe that the best thing for you to do is to go to TradeLocker Hub. The link is in our top chat, in our comments, in our live chat. Go over there, click on Notify Me, and you will get all the information as soon as possible. We will soon have a specific launch date together with Eightcap, and they will give you an update on how that's going to work for you. You can check out this presentation later on as well. Check the withdrawable dollar rebates on standard lot traded deposit credits. And regarding TradeLocker Studio, just go to the community and talk to us, because we're going to also have a launch date for that. Ivo is going to go deeper into the whole accepting people into your trading bot, giving them access, and creating protected bots, and we'll go through everything once again. So don't worry about that. Let me check some more questions. Will it create the option to have multiple chart screens? Yes, that I can for surely say that for maybe half a year now, this has been the most requested feature that we got, and this is in designing. Basically, right now we are drafting and seeing what it looks like, because As you know, our most important um, value, I would say, in TradeLocker platform is that it's easy to use. We don't want to make a problem out of it, and adding multiple charts just it can make things a little bit difficult for you to have a great usability as it is now. But yeah, this feature is definitely going to be live in 2026. So stay tuned, follow our updates on our socials in our Discord, and yeah. Also, when I said to follow us on our socials, I meant go ahead, please, and subscribe. That means a lot. It means that you're showing us your support, joining the Discord community, following us on Instagram or X, as some people say, still Twitter, and subscribing on our YouTube. You're gonna have a lot of new great updates regarding features. You're gonna have a lot of explanatory videos about Eightcap. You're going to get new people on podcasts talking to, sharing their trading strategy, helping you grow, helping you battle with, I would say, trader psychology. So go ahead and do that. Let me check some other questions. I believe that most of the questions are repeated, basically, and people are just really, really praising Alex and praising TradeLocker. So I'm really happy to see these types of comments.
We can stay on all day, right, Antonio? That's fine.
I don't know about you. You're an hour later than me. TradeLocker is growing up from Bergie. Yep, TradeLocker is TradeLocker is growing up. As you can see, we got the neon sign and everything. But yeah. Actually, there's a lot of questions about TradeLocker Studio. Maybe we can get Ivo again. Ivo, are you here? Are you here for the community?
Yeah. This was so unexpected. I'm shocked. It was not staged at all. I've been sitting.
This was not staged. Ivo is actually sitting in this room all day, every day,
and sending questions that I want to answer for you guys.
He has his metrics.
All of these questions are actually done by me. Okay, so let me start. When is going out of beta, and can you add trailing stop option? Out of beta, I mean, we don't really have a super strict deadline there. Basically, we keep the beta still because we are really looking for any kind of feedback and just to make sure that all of you are cautious. There are a lot of new people trying out Studio every day, so beta is here mainly as a hey, when you're trying this out, be careful. As for the trailing stop option, I'm assuming you mean the trailing stop option in the bots. That's something that reach out to us. There are ways to enable it, but it's mainly experimental at this stage. So make sure you reach out to either Krizma or Antonio or to Goran, basically, who's one of our admins on Discord. I built a custom indicator. Now I spent a year building a bot from it. I scored 300 from last night's move. That's really amazing. And these kinds of indicators, these kinds of bots are exactly what we want on the marketplace. So when we basically give you a bit more information, or you can already go and submit those for review for our new marketplace as an invite-only bot, and then it's going to be available to everyone who you decide to invite and give access to. And thanks for the comments on the advanced parameters. We made sure to make it as simple to use as possible for most users, but also easy to set up for those who are coding bots. So I'm happy to see that you like this. Tuning tons and tons of bots for you guys in the community. Thanks, Tyler. We've already been in touch. I know Goran basically has said really positive stuff, so we're looking forward to getting your submissions. I think I've seen some of those in the admin for the marketplace. So we'll look at them very, very shortly. And then I think that's it, right, from studio side.
I think that's.
Okay, at the end of the thread, there is something else. I love TradeLocker, so do I. Is that the one? No. Will TradeLocker ever have futures? That was answered.
That's not one.
Ivo, this is me, I guess. Where do we build a trading bot? I want to create a bot. So for this for Studio to actually be available to you, you need to first download the desktop app that we have, TradeLocker. If you go to desktop.tradelocker.com or tradelocker.com/desktop, you will be able to download the desktop version, and then you'll be able to, use our AI assistant to help you navigate the whole coding experience, backtest easily. Once you've backtested, run it on an actual live data with a single click, and then it's another click to actually submit the bot to the marketplace for our evaluation, and then those that we believe are stable enough, good enough, we publish on the marketplace. And yeah, how about converting PineScript codes to TradeLocker? PineScript to TradeLocker, obviously at the moment, so we do have an alpha which allows you to actually create even custom indicators for TradeLocker. It might be best to reach out to Goran or Antonio to get more info about this. This is still, in some kind of pre-alpha, so we're not really publicly sharing to not get too bogged down with, a lot of questions for people who are not, let's say, dedicated. So this is just the first, small step you need to do. But we're super happy to share information. There is a way for you to actually get custom indicators on TradeLocker. And also, on the other hand, if you paste some TradingView indicators to the AI chatbot and say, hey, please create a TradeLocker bot that trades in a similar way, this does work pretty well. With the AI bot when we're building it, we have a set of evaluations or evals. Some of those are exactly this. So how well does it convert from a PineScript to TradeLocker bot? So let us know if you have any problems, but AI should be able to help you there. And then capabilities. Someone says the Studio capabilities are limitless for someone with skills and a complete door opener for someone new. This is exactly what we were hoping for. We know that not everyone knows this, knows Python, knows Backtrader, even though Python is literally the most commonly used language in this whole AI and machine learning world. The fact that you have someone supporting you, someone helping you debug, the fact that if your bot, when it's running, crashes somewhere, you can easily ask the AI to help you. One thing that we've seen that we're super happy about is some time ago, we had a lot of very, very simple questions coming from users. Some of those we improved slightly by improving the UI, etc. But some of those have just magically disappeared once we've actually told the AI assistant how to do them properly. So when people ask this, they get the real answer. So we're happy that you're not bogged down with silly nuisances anymore. Okay, and basically, the same person says, I can teach anyone who needs to learn how to code trailing stop. This is exactly what my goal here is. We're not here to create all kinds of any kind of bot that anyone could imagine. We're not here to try to anticipate all of the features that you might want. Studio allows you to create these kind of custom features. It allows you to basically create a bot that listens to all of your trades and adds stop loss to those automatically, or new kinds of trailing stop losses or these kind of risk management tools which are custom and only for you. Those you can create in Studio. So thanks, I completely agree. I think.
Let me just check quickly the live chat.
Okay, this was just go hard and dumb. That's one type of advice. Okay, what else?
I think that
How can we remove the spread line price? Yeah, okay, some of these things are...
I think that you're free to go. I think that you...
I'm going away very far.
I tell you you're free to go, but you always want to stay, so you can stay if you want to. Okay, guys, I believe that most of these questions are becoming more and more repetitive. Before we sign off, Alex, is there something you want to say? Final words?
Look forward to getting to know more of you and spending time building a platform. So bring it on.
Guys, thank you for joining this session. Thank you for being part of our announcement of our biggest update yet. I believe that once we do have a launch stream together with Eightcap, it's going to be much, much different. You're going to hear a lot of great new updates and ways to trade with Eightcap. In the meantime, I don't know what to say. Go to TradeLocker Hub. The link is in our top chat, in our live chat. It says top chat. It confuses me all the time. It's top chat, live chat, different wordings. Go to our live chat. There's a link to TradeLocker Hub. Click on notify me and get invites to the launch live session together with Eightcap. If you're an affiliate, if you're an influencer, if you just basically know how to do marketing and you want to promote this great partnership, there's a form right next to the notify button. Go over there, become an affiliate, and let's work together. I just want to say at the end, sorry guys for all the technical difficulties. You can see that it's my first time doing it with a presentation and everything. When it comes to traders, they're the ones sharing their screen and explaining the strategy, and I just basically applaud them because they're so much smarter than me in that sense. But in this case, yeah, we did experience some technical difficulties, but it's okay. Guys, stay safe. Enjoy TradeLocker, and let's meet in Discord. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Wow.